All right, Tev, so it's been this just drastic difference, right, between what we've seen down south this week and what we've experienced up here in the Northeast.
Dry weather, beautiful weather.
Yeah.
I mean, we've experienced it for such a stretch here, Tev.
I know.
Yeah, it's been 23 days since we've had measurable rainfall.
It's wild.
That truthfully is becoming a habit of waking up to sunshine, dry skies, comfortable conditions.
I could get used to this.
Here
I
I've
don't know
been
why.
all summer complaining about the rain on weekends, and here we've gone through this, and it's been unbelievable.
I think I'd rather the fall start off on a dry note than the summer
Right.
because it's so comfortable when you're outside. It's not
Yeah.
as humid. See, in the summer, you would still get the heat and the humidity. Still looking at post-tropical storm, by the way, Francine, with winds at 25 miles an hour. So its DNA is shifting. You can tell there's not really an exact sort of organized circulation with this. A lot of the disturbances now actually north of the center. So we're starting to see that system break apart. It will still produce rainfall, by the way, some pockets of flooding between Saturday and Sunday across northern Alabama and middle portions of Tennessee. And then across the southeast coast, look, there's another disturbance out there that warrants watching as well in the days to come, specifically Sunday through next Tuesday, that could steer back into the Carolina coast. So the southeast not done with the tropics just yet in terms of rainfall and the potential for another disturbance. I'll show you where the flood risk is today between Huntsville and Montgomery, Alabama. Likely to see some spots of flash flooding with 1 to 2 to maybe even 4 inches of rainfall through the weekend. Here at home, a much different story. It's quite the opposite tale here, where our rainfall through the weekend will amount to nil. That's right, basically less than 1/10 of an inch in several spots north of Haverhill in the Route 2 corridor and the Merrimack Valley as well. So if you're counting on rainfall for your lawns, go ahead and turn that sprinkler on for another day. It's 62 degrees right now with mostly cloudy conditions across the region. Some of those clouds, by the way, they're brought on by southwest flow. So it is slightly more humid today. Otherwise, a nice and comfortable day to be outdoors. 65 at about 8 o'clock this morning, nearing 70 mid-morning at about 10 to 10:30. And then we're off to the races with the warm-up today. Perhaps mid-80s for some spots across the region. And then the sun starts to set. We do take on an east wind, by the way, this evening. So that will quickly drop us down into the 70s. But it is still a very nice and comfortable weekend ahead. I mean, this may be a top-tier weekend, folks. I don't want to say top 10, but perhaps top 15 in terms of summer and fall weekends that we've had so far. 73 degrees for a high tomorrow evening, and then Sunday we're right around 75 to 78 degrees. So here's your full 10-day forecast. If you've got, again, outdoor plans today, tomorrow, Sunday, and through much of next week, that dry stretch will continue, by the way. The most amount of days, or the longest streak that we've had no rainfall in Boston, is 44 days. We'll talk more about that streak and why I think we may be nearing the top 5 coming up.